Yo, 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 this is the Ayatollah Marv back at you from Bompton, California. Today we talking about, I was just thinking that today is Juneteenth, a celebration of black independence, supposedly black independence. It's a shame that we get these holidays and we don't understand where they came from. Juneteenth was celebrated two and a half years after the Emancipation Constitution. Abraham Lincoln, he declared the emancipation in September the 22nd, 1862. And he announced it would go into law January of 1863. Negroes didn't hear about it until 1865 by General Gordon Granger. And 2.5 years after the act was made, we didn't know, so we're 2 years behind. And we have a celebration that we were 2 years late. And that's usually us. If we're, last to get hired, first to get fired. And it amazes me that we take this as a celebration for us being late. In white America, now we got Uncle Joe Biden in 2021. Joe Biden announced that he would put Juneteenth as law for National Independence Day. That was June 17th, 2021. And everybody was so elated, National Independence Day for Juneteenth. But by the same token, the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act of 2021, he never acted on. They don't care whether they stop killing blacks, but they will act that, okay, you retarded Negroes, you coons can celebrate that you didn't get the information but 2 years late. And I'm bringing this point up, us being a day late and a dollar short, because I want you to understand that President Barack Obama, on this date in 2012, he enacted a bill called the Jobs Act. And the Jobs Act was something that employed and made a reference that blacks could go into the stock market that they had been kept out of for hundreds of years. And by 1932, the SEC had made it impossible for blacks to get into Wall Street. But President Barack Obama started the Jobs Act in 2012, and it was enacted in 2013. By 2014, President Barack Obama said, go tell my people. But it was never enacted, and Negroes are just finding out about the Jobs Act today. And the Jobs Act in 2016, it initiated, and they were called unicorn stocks. Facebook is a unicorn stock, Grubhub is a unicorn stock, WhatsApp is a unicorn stock. Every race has profited off of Barack Obama's Jobs Act, but blacks. So now we came up with one of my partners, Johnny Stewart, had told me about it in 2013, and he got out of the federal penitentiary in 2020, and he started the Black Unicorn Factory. And he says, we don't have to find unicorns, we'll make them. And we have Follow Me for Equity, where you can get stocks in our company at no cost to you, and you can become a unicorn. Unicorn is the only stock that you can enable yourself. If you put in $100, you'll get 1,000. If you put in 1,000, you'll get 100,000. If you follow us for equity, you can make money we're not asking for a dime. Go on to pottsgrovefarms.com and subscribe to my channel. Go on this YouTube channel that'll show you how you can make money. We're closing the wealth gap, trying to do something for America. White America is not going to do something for you if you don't do something for yourself. All my young riders, bruh, dope is over. You cannot sell drugs in America unless you're an informant. You cannot do something against the law because you will get hit by the law. These are some things that you just have to understand. My poor brothers, little Bootsy, I knew this was going to happen. I told you in San Diego that they had this thing called interfering with commerce, Operation Safe Street from 1968. And they take those laws and turn it around, and they don't, whether you use the gun or not, just having it made it a federal offense. And the city of San Diego dropped the charges and the feds picked them up. I went through the same process on Operation Safe Streets. Any known felon with a possession of a weapon, known felon or gang member, can get filed under interfering with commerce, possession of any weapon that wasn't made in your state and you did not have legal ramifications. You can get 65 years in the federal penitentiary for interfering with commerce. And YNW, bro, y'all should have been watching the first 48. It's some things that we just don't know. You're not watching the FBI. You're not watching the TV that shows you the things that happen and the ramifications of cameras. We are so misinformed. My young gangsters, I need y'all to settle down because you're our future, bro. We need you. The Piru army is the biggest army in the world now. Crips, we're the biggest army in the world, but we're unincorporated. White America does not want you to stand up and be financially and stable. The Democrats and the Republicans, they was the Whig Party and the Federalists. They were a gang first. Everybody's following the Democrats. The Democrats under, oh, we just talking about Juneteenth. They were, the Democrats were called the Dixiecrats. They were embraced with slavery after Abraham Lincoln came with the Emancipation Constitution and freed Negroes. Right after him, the next president, Johnson, ratified that within a year. They wasn't free but a year, and he gave all the land back to the slaveholders. We have to understand where we are in America, and if they won't treat you right, they won't teach you right. So you have to understand, today is a new day. We got you young brothers, man, listening to these rappers, a lot of this misconception, but you have to start thinking for yourself and doing it. It ain't about chains. It ain't about buying cars. You have to start buying land. I got my young gunners back in the South, in South Carolina. Young Uzi got land. Queen is doing something with her and her girls. They got their CDLs. They got their gun permits. They got their LLCs. Piru is coming in, man. That Piru Nation is coming up, and we have to deal with it. So y'all get on, man. Support this. This is Pottsgrove Farms. This is what we're doing. We're giving stocks away. Come with Celebrate. Get in, follow pottsgrovefarms.com, get on this, and get you a stock. Once you go into Pottsgrove Farms and you listen to the video, and you will get stocks in the Black Unicorn Factory. $150 worth of stocks for nothing, and you can follow us. If you follow us for 1 year, you will be emancipated as a millionaire. Once we go into the stock market, in less than 36 months, you will all be millionaires. Look, heck with Juneteenth. We have to do something better, man. If you knew better, you do better. So let's get this on. President Barack Obama did amazing things for blacks, and we just never knew about it. But say, when you knew better, you do better. Let's get this cracking. Our gangs, our neighborhood warriors, y'all are what's going on in the future. We're supposed to support Boosie. These young brothers, man, Melly, these dudes, man, they come up, that what is the young brother that's the basketball player. And man, you just don't know no better. But we got them support. They say old men for counsel, young men for war. We got to make sure that we win this war. I'm going to be of counsel. I don't care what none of these coons say. I'm going to give you some instruction to be independent black men. All right, signing out. This is the Ayatollah Marv. One love, one breed, one union.